should add that Charles assists us sometimes. Charles here.
Yes, it does.
At any rate, the clothes are packed very neatly, insisted by Mimi. When I first started working there, and I started throwing things in bags, and Mimi said, "This is a high-class store. Put things neatly. Dresses are hung on hangers with plastic bags, and when they leave, they should feel like they've left Nordstrom's." And by the way, we're now accepting spring and summer clothes, jewelry and knickknacks, with a tax deduction in case you feel like for this stuff. At any rate, many of our shoppers really are either maybe unsteady on their feet, on tight budgets, and comfortable in large crowds. And shopping with us is really perfect. They feel like they found nice outfits, and they feel like they go out really looking great. Or Toby, like in our family, they would say they look elegant. Occasionally, the driver brings residents from the gardens. And when the when the new building is finished, I think we'll get more people from the gardens. But I want to just tell you one little story about one of my favorites, and that was Lucy Bear. Did anybody ever know Lucy Bear, Tommy's mother? She was really amazing. Another lady, about 100, but she would come down with her walker, and she could spend, I'm telling you, an hour looking for just the right outfit. And she was a size 2. That's another thing. So we had to find her clothes in a size 2 that she could wear. And there was one funny story that she came shopping one day, and I found an outfit with her I thought looked really nice. And I said, "Oh, Lucy, you look so beautiful. Tommy will want to take you out to dinner." And she gave me this withering look, and she said, "His mother? Take his mother out to dinner? Maybe his wife, but not his mother." And Tommy was really wonderful to her. So I called him, and we laughed about it. And 2 days later, he took her out to dinner to the Olive Garden in her new outfit with his wife, too. And last but not least, I did want to mention I hope I'm not going on too long, but there's just so many things I want to share with you. Our ice cream social each week. We gather for ice cream and music with a great group of characters which make this hour so special. First of all, Rabbi Beck Berman, who is here tonight, follows me. So we actually have the Marks Beck Berman Happy Day at the home. Really, that's a great program. And we have Josh from the kitchen who comes in. He loves to sing and dance. We have Matt Farmer, the administrator. Anytime he has any time at all, he's in there singing with us. And of course, Deirdre. Deirdre, she has a beautiful voice. And whenever she has time, she's there. She did have a very severe accident a few years ago, which was very devastating. She was doing 5'2", fell and broke her wrist. So, and it was a long rehab. And now when she comes in, we recommend that she dance from the waist up. But we honestly do have a good time. We do the hokey poke. We crown Miss Special Loam of the Week to the music of There She Goes, Miss America. We have talent shows. We have our ice cream. Last week we just had a talent show with residents and staff. But most importantly, we really want the residents to identify with music that is familiar. Many of them really can't communicate, but it's wonderful when they hear music that they really like. There's one woman that doesn't say much, but when I play Down to Get You in a Taxi, honey, she remembers when she played 5 cents to get on the trolley and go to one of the Richmond nightclubs and dance all night. And it just is wonderful. But I just wanted to tell you one story just to close my remarks. And Deirdre knows, and I'm sure Rabbi does, and this is about Pastor Adam, who was a resident there for a while. And he really, they'd bring him in a wheelchair, and his eyes would be always closed. And one day, one of the staff said, "Do you think you would like to do Amazing Grace?" Now, Amazing Grace, we actually did at Bethel one time in a service. And as Deirdre said to me, we maintain a diversity to provide appropriate music for everyone. So anyway, I began to play Amazing Grace, and Pastor had his eyes closed. And then all of a sudden, he starts to sing. And it's a beautiful, if you've heard Amazing Grace, it is so beautiful. And with every verse, his voice is getting stronger, and his eyes open up. And I looked at him, I thought, he feels like he's back at his congregation again, singing Amazing Grace. And when it was over, Rabbi Dottie, everybody started to clap. Pastor Adams threw his arms in the air and started shouting, "Amen!